Hello, my name is Steve Favis, and I'm CTO of Tachyon Robotics Corporation. We make smart products here in the Sacramento area. Our website is tachyon.com. That's spelled TAECHYON.com. And I'm going to just have a short discussion about, is companionship with AI possible? So the reason why I'm addressing it we're addressing this perspective, I have a different perspective. I obviously believe companionship is possible. The reason why I'm approaching it from this perspective is I'm approaching it from a game developer's point of view, not necessarily an engineer's point of view, not a roboticist's point of view, or not specifically an AI developer's point of view, but more of a game developer's perspective. All I really want is to have an engaging experience with Scepter or B08 the robot. That's my primary goal. Part of the reason why I want to do this is because not only are today's social robots boring, but they are not engaging, and eventually this issue will have to be addressed. As you can see here, there's Asusa Zimbo and Pepper the robot here pictured. They're both social robots, and you can both talk to them and interact with them. But again, the engagement issue and the entertainment issue is not addressed. So again, it's a social robot. We will have to eventually address engagement, or otherwise these devices are just novelty, and novelty always wears off. So the kind of engagement we're going for is what's popular. Obviously, the most popular type of engagement that we see, at least on television for passive entertainment or television entertainment, is sitcoms or comedies, basically. And you can see the second one is movies and drama, but the top one, not too far ahead, but sitcoms and comedy are the funnest one. And everybody wants to learn, or everybody wants to laugh. Humor is universal. So humor trumps all in engagement, at least with talking and conversational AI, but not very, very far. So we're fortunate to have discovered and learned that humor is algorithmic. It is formulaic. This is a big claim, I know, but our patents have the methodology for humor, basically. And to see is to believe. Skeptics are out there, but we're pretty sure we got it. Pop culture can also be learned. Our patents have methodology to learn pop culture. What's funny, what's not. So we believe targeted humor can be made, and this is part of our personality. But there's a huge but here. Human catering is mandatory. And the reason why that is the perfect example of a chatbot that was trained by everybody with no human catering was Microsoft's Tay.ai. As you can see, there's the headline here. This is 2016. Microsoft silences his new AI bot Tay after Twitter users teach it racism, basically. Tay was taught by the Twitter trolls, how to be racist and how to be rude and mean and unpolitically correct, or not politically correct. So again, going back to my opinion on this, you cannot write, from this experience we learned, you cannot write AI that interacts with and expect it to learn from everybody. It's just like you don't want everybody raising your child. You just want to throw them out into the crowd and let the bad people teach it bad things. Human catering content, at least in the very beginning, is extremely crucial. So there are, at least in the beginning of every AI personality or conversational AI, there will always have to be a human catering element, basically, at least at this point in time. A skeptic says, "Why bother? You can't cater every human interaction, and it's going to be tedious and time consuming." As you see, there's a cat here saying, "Unless life gives you water and sugar, your lemonade is going to suck." Well, that's a skeptic cat, and it's not. I'm not too worried about catering because this is what game developers do. They're perpetually updating and creating content perpetually. It's part of our jobs. This is why we're paid, and this is why our games are successful. So, from my perspective, I'm an optimist. Couldn't have gone this far without an optimist. I said, why not? You just need more people. Tachyon Robotics closes a $1 million seed round by gamification of AI and social robots for entertainment and engagement. Again, we're gamifying AI on an open system, specifically in social robots, with a focus of entertaining, engaging conversation. The front end of our technology, which is called Smirk, doesn't matter. It could be on your smartphone, it could be in your car, it could be on your web browser. It doesn't matter. The front end doesn't matter. Every IoT device, even video games, can be gamified for conversational entertainment and user feedback, basically. So the idea is we build up our chat logs, have users and cater content, and create their own product. For example, analogous to iOS's App Store. iOS has many devices, or many apps on the App Store, and Apple would never be able to create the volume of apps that are out there. So we do the same thing with personalities. And trust me, personalities are much easier to create with Smirk technology than they are in an iOS app or whatnot. So it gives the opportunity for users to sell personalities that users like. For example, if Jimmy Fallon wants to have a robot personality and have his show writers write the show and promote his show or whatnot, then he could do that with Smirk technology. So can Ellen DeGeneres, and so can whoever else wants to create a personality. Ideally, we sign up a celebrity voice. So and remember, this is all based upon open chat, like a public chat, kind of conversation you have with a stranger in a random location. Secrets and security are against the terms of service. Everybody knows from the beginning, as soon as they access Smirk, this is a public system, this is an open system, and people will be reading their logs. For example, a bulletin board like facing a database. And the reason why it's like this is number one, my guess, my intuition says that not all conversation is going to be unique. Of course, there is exceptions, but for a majority of the conversation, the shallow conversation, like how's the weather, how you doing, this stuff is going to be done repeatedly over and over again, depending on the volume of people talking. But for the most part, whatever the hot topic of the day is, there'll be a lot of people talking about it to Smirk technology, basically. So what exists today that actually there is a form of companionship, and one of them is in a chatbot manner without the voice interaction and the speech voice recognition. It's not voice interactive. It's pure chat. It's called Shao Ice. She's in China, and Microsoft made it. Microsoft made the most famous chatbot, and Microsoft also made the most infamous chatbot, Tay.ai. So you see some headlines here. Watch Microsoft's AI Xiaoice hold a conversation like a human. And Xiaoice is a celebrity chatbot in China. Xiaoice probably has hundreds of thousands of people who have said "I love you" to Xiaoice. So again, depends on the volume of data you get and the amount of people talking to it, and you could make a great engaging conversation with an AI companion. So to answer the question, is companionship with AI possible for everybody, for children, for adults, for seniors? Yes, it is very, very possible, and Tachyon is doing it. Check out Bob the Robot, check out Scepter, and you can see how fun it is to talk to, even this early on without a large training database. Once again, I'm Steve Favis. Thank you for listening to me. I'm CTO of Tachyon Robotics Corporation. You can Twitter me at stevefavis.com or at stevefavis. And my email is steve@tachyon.com. If anybody has any questions, contact me through those ways. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.